Hi, we're Stan and Rhonda from Over the Hill Adventures, and today we're going to do our 12,000 mile review on our 2022 Chevrolet 2500HD Turbo Diesel Z71. And we're going to ask the question, did we make the right decision?
Gas or diesel?
That's right. With the astronomical prices of fuel, was this the way to go? Well, welcome back to Over the Hill Adventures, and we're going to get right into it. Did we buy the right vehicle? We went 7,000 miles across the United States, and now we have 12,000 miles on our truck, and we thought it would be a good time to talk about the truck, our updates, how it towed our trailer, and most importantly,
gas mileage
and fuel prices, and what it cost us to go all the way across the country. And I think you're all going to be surprised. We did a couple of updates. First of all, we put on new tires, of course. We put on the Nito Ridge grapplers. We put on large tires because the small tires just didn't look right.
No, they didn't. No.
And then so we put tires on that were just under 35-inch tires. Have had no problems, so that's great to report.
It looks better.
And it looks much better, and it makes it look like a truck. We also put on the Yoridro side running boards, and that was another thing that we upgraded and we thought was important so Rhonda could get into the truck. And how did you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I couldn't get in. It was just, well, I could, but it was a gymnastic feat to get in there. So now it's great.
Yeah,
it's so much easier.
And the other thing we put in was a seat cover type because they didn't have lumbar support for Rhonda.
Yeah, and as you discussed, like some of the things that we were expecting in the truck, some of the upgrades that you would expect in an LT, we've shared this before in our video when you first got the truck, they didn't have.
So after going all those miles, what do you think? I mean, do you think the seat cover we put in there worked for you?
Oh, it's perfect. No, it's perfect. Yeah, no problems. I love it.
And the last thing we changed is we put in the last fit floor liners.
Yeah, on the trip, I was complaining about the floorboards, or what do you call them, the floor mats that came with it, and they were twisted and hanging out the door, and just a mess. And the carpet was getting all crazy, and then Last Fit actually reached out to us, right?
Yes.
And it was like perfect timing. So we had them send the mats here, and when we got home from our trip in May, we put them in, and I love them. They fit perfect.
What a perfect fit.
Yeah, there's no more twisting and turning and hanging out the door. And
you know, and there are so many other brands you can choose from for sure. You know, these were affordable. They look good and they fit right in. So let's talk about the truck a little bit. We want to talk about the pros of our diesel truck. And as you well know, we had a gas truck prior to it. And this is not going to be a debate about half-ton or three-quarter ton, because our half-ton towed our trailer at a gross weight of 7,200 pounds just fine. And to be honest, it had a little bit better gas mileage, and we're going to get to that at the end of this video. But however, we're not here to debate that half-ton, three-quarter ton. What we want to talk about is our diesel truck and the pros of our truck.
And some of the pros for us, I mean, this is us weighing, like, was it the right choice for us to purchase a truck, especially in this day and age and this time. But I think some of the pros for you were the stability of the truck, in towing.
Yeah, the stability and towing. Not only that, the confidence of driving a new truck across the country. And I know not everybody is in the position to buy a new truck, but for me it was important. And in a time like this right now, the dealers are giving huge amounts of money for your trade-in.
That's true. We felt in our situation that purchasing a newer vehicle under warranty was a big deal.
Yeah, and we thought the diesel was the way to go just because of the power band that's in it, the Allison 10-speed transmission. This has 910 pounds of torque on that rear end, more than you really need for our small trailer. But yet, the payload that the 3/4 ton was able to, I did not have to worry about what I put in my truck anymore. And that's huge.
We took that generator clear across the country and used it a couple times and brought it back, and no problem. You had it back there. We had our bikes. We, you know, didn't worry about what we packed.
I didn't worry about what we packed. I think the biggest pro about the truck, and what I used a lot, was the exhaust brake. These trucks come with exhaust brakes. It'll help you slow the truck down and the trailer. You don't have to use your brakes as much. And that is the one thing that I had an issue with the half ton as well. We were going down the steep grades, is the braking. That made a huge difference.
What would you say some of the cons are then, for you know, between the two, like your old gas and buying a new diesel? And
you know, I gotta say, we love our truck, and there are not that many cons. I think that the cost of diesel right now is probably the biggest negative. But when we all wrote it out later on in the show, you'll see that maybe it wasn't that big of a difference.
Not that big of a difference. But the other thing is death, right? And you learned something about that on our trip.
You know, we probably, I don't know, I guess we probably spent about $200 of just DEF alone. And what I learned when we did our oil change in Ohio, the service manager told us, well, it's going to take quite a bit of DEF prior to your truck being broken in. As well, the other con was the gas mileage. I was really super surprised at the gas mileage. I shouldn't say the fuel mileage, because I really thought that diesel would tow much better and more economically than my gas truck. And what we found out, that it wasn't. So we have been traversing the United States, and we have traveled so far 1,219 miles.
Woo! And our average gas miles per gallon?
10.4. I got about 10 miles. To be exact, it was 10.3 miles to a gallon. If this is the first time that you're joining us, we are here, and our channel is about to inspire and encourage those of us who want to be active to find your new adventure. And we found a lot of like-minded people. Yeah,
we've created a little community here, and we love it. So we love hearing from you guys.
When you listen to this information, you will decide on if you're going to take that cross-country trip or not. For us, as far as this season, we're calling it Faith Over Fear. We're going to be heading into Cleveland here on our next video, after this video, and it's going to help you make that decision. Is it the right time to go across the country? Right. So let's get into the numbers. So we traveled 6,880 miles. 60 miles. 60 miles.
At $4.66 an average. So we're going to just round it up a little bit. It came to $3,200 in gas.
Just in fuel prices.
Just in fuel, yeah. That's not your DEF. And we, like I said, probably spent a couple $100 on the DEF.
And just remember, this is a time when fuel prices is astronomical, and the inflation of fuel prices is hurting a lot of people.
So what we did is we looked at what the national average of gas was at the time that we went, and it was $4.33 a gallon, okay?
For regular.
For regular gas, right. So that would have cost someone in a gasser $2,970. So ours was $3,200. Now, where we messed up and what we would do differently is apply for the Open Roads TSD Fuel Saver Card. And we finally got smart and did it yesterday. It's a little bit of a process. It's free. There are no membership fees. There's no cost involved. But this is going to save you on diesel 30 to 40 cents a gallon. We've applied, they do verify, so they put little deposits into your bank account, so maybe a couple pennies here and then, you know, two different, then you have to verify those deposits and then they send you your card. So we're gonna get it. I'm excited because we have a few other trips up, you know, planned and whatnot, but had we had that card, let's say an average of 35 cents a gallon saving, we would have saved $240. So that would have brought us to $2,960 in diesel, whereas your gas would have cost $2,970. So we would have saved money. $10.
We would have saved money. So here is the question: gas or diesel? Well, we found if we would have just taken the steps, got a TSD card, because the TSD card is not for regular gas, it's just for diesel, we would about, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but on that note, they are on their website saying they're gonna come out with a gas card in 2022. So here we are in 2022 and it's already July. So let's see what happens. But as of yet, you know, they don't have it, but how cool would that be?
But nevertheless, we're trying to figure out ways that we can travel cheaper. So answering the following question, gas or diesel, definitely we would still go with the diesel truck. And for the simple fact, safety, confidence, the exhaust brake, and just not worrying about how much weight I put in my truck was huge. How did the truck do? We didn't have one single issue going across the country. It was carefree, it towed like a charm, and we went through some extraordinary weather.
I like how you put it. We went through all seasons, all in springtime.
Snow, mud, wind. Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
This truck is a beast. And so we had absolutely no problems. Our review for this truck is we would buy this truck again. It was an incredible tow vehicle. It was a comfortable ride. No, you didn't feel like we were bouncing a lot, you know, and we went through some hellacious roads. The roads were incredible. But
construction everywhere.
Construction everywhere.
everywhere.
The handling of the rig, mind you, it's not a big rig. I mean, our trailer, like I said, is 30 feet. It is a Grand Design, imagine 2500 RL, and its gross weight, like I said, was 7,200 pounds, but I would probably put another, I don't know, 500-600 pounds on top of that, and we were probably at 8,000 pounds. Still, this truck did not even feel it. So the truck did great towing our trailer. So if you're looking for a tow vehicle, I would definitely go with this truck. With the Allison 10 speed, RPMs never got over 1,500 RPM. The transmission just stayed the same. It would just go up and down, but the motor stayed at 1,500 RPMs. It was great. It was great. It was an enjoyable lifetime travel. But we really wanted to share this video with us, let you guys know, yes, we did not go to California. California's gas is way out of the realm of the average gas pricing.
We are going though. We have a trip in August, and we're gonna be there for a week. So that is a trip. But I think the overall impact is we are going to change our plans for this fall's trip. We're not going to go as far, and we're going to stay a little closer to home, which is great, which is going to be just fine. But we did have a trip possibly planned up the coast, up to Washington State, and I think we're changing our plans. And
even just to our son up in Chico, California, we figured that trip at today's fuel prices would have cost us over $1,000 just on fuel. So make your own decision. A lot of people have stayed put longer in their campgrounds and not spending a whole lot of time on the road because of the fuel prices.
And as you may or may not know, we do have a home base, and so we live in Arizona, and we are just staying put for right now, enjoying the 120-degree weather, and we're gonna make some trips upcoming at the late summer and early fall. But I think we'd do it again in a heartbeat. We would buy the truck, and it was very interesting to us to see that it wasn't that much of a difference. It hit the pocketbook a little bit. We're tightening our belts a little bit, but we made some awesome memories.
Absolutely, and we went to some awesome places. So please, if you like this content and what we're sharing with you, because we're all about you and how we can help you make sound decisions on how we do and what we do and the how-tos that we do, and share our adventures with you. So please subscribe to our channel if this is something that you would be interested in.
Comment, we love to hear from you, and
give us a huge thumbs up to let us know we're doing a good job, and especially ring the bell so you'll be notified when our next video comes out.
All right.
So that's it. This is Stan and Rhonda from Over the Hill Adventures, and we sure hope you enjoyed our quick review of our truck, because we've been over this truck quite a few times and you know everything that we put into it. So until the next time.
God bless. Bye-bye.